Welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Kristin Hildabrand, your host, and today visiting with us is Joanna. She serves as our Warren County Extension Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resources.
Yeah, a lot of times we have so many tomatoes and we use the same old recipes over and over again, but this one is fun and you usually have all the ingredients in your pantry. We want to start with 2 large tomatoes. Now this is what I would consider a large tomato. These 2 maybe are medium, so we're going to use a little bit, but don't let that stop you. Use what you have in your garden and then kind of adjust the recipe toward that. And so this bacon and tomato dip is great because it has ingredients that we have in our pantry and it utilizes some of these tomatoes. And this is an heirloom tomato. So it's a Beefy Purple. It's a newer variety. And so it kind of is an improvement on the Cherokee Purple because it lasts a little bit longer in your home after you pick it, but it still has that nice meaty texture on the inside. And I would say that's what's important for this particular dip. This dip sometimes can get soupy because tomatoes are full of water.
They are like 96% water, so they can very much so have a lot of water content.
Yes, so we want to make sure we get that out of this dip because this dip is going to have mayonnaise and sour cream, and if we have a lot of those juices in there as well, it's just going to get a little soupy. But if we take it and we're just going to slice these up, you can dice them however you want. I would just recommend to take some of the juices and reserve those toward the end. Now, if you feel like you need it a little juicier, you can always add them back. We want to take this and kind of take some of the seeds out. But as you can tell, this is a beefier tomato.
A lot of times as home gardeners, we like to share other produce from the garden. So you could always mix and match and share with your gardening friends to kind of make this a little bit different because each tomato variety has a different sugar content, if it's a little bit sweeter or the acidity. I know yellow tomatoes or maybe of an orange variety type tomato. So really experiment with all the different tomatoes that you can find. Check out the farmer's market as well.
Yeah, and mix and match because we're going to do that with this, Kristin. We're going to mix and match. We're going to have a Cherokee Purple, a little bit of a Better Boy, and then this Beefy Purple we're going to put in there. And you just want bite-sized pieces. That's how you want to dice these tomatoes up. Now, I left the skin on, Kristin. You don't have to. If you do not like the texture of the skin, you can certainly peel those and take those off. I think it's just a little bit added benefit. And it's less work for you to do. And we're all about easy in the summertime, especially with these party type dips. Now, it does contain sour cream and mayonnaise, a cup of each. And so we want to be careful if we're having an outdoor function because it does need to be on ice if we do have it outdoors. They make these great ones now that have like ice in the bottom. And then you can put your dips on top. I love those. So you can still take these great tasting dips, but still be food safe in the summertime as well. And if you want to go ahead, there's a cup of low fat sour cream and a cup of low fat mayonnaise that we're going to add in there. And we're just going to use the low fat variety. If you have full fat mayonnaise in your pantry and you don't want to go out, it'll still make a great recipe. Just note that the nutritional content will not be the same.
That's a good point. Very good point.
And so I'm kind of de-seeding and de-juicing some of these tomatoes before we add them to our dip. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut up the rest of these tomatoes. We have 4 slices of crisp bacon and we have that kind of crumbled there. We're going to add that. That's going to be the bacon part of this dip. And you can serve it with crackers. You can serve it with vegetables. You can even have little baguettes or you can make lettuce boats out of them with a little bit of lettuce. So it's very versatile on how you can serve this dish.
It's almost like you could do, like you said, a BLT that, like you said, with those lettuce.
Right. Get you all those little baby romaine lettuce boats.
Yes. Now, Joanna, I see this right here. Can you remind me what this is?
So garlic powder, that's something, just add garlic and tomatoes. It really brings out the flavor, adds some flavor to this dish, and it pairs nicely with the bacon. And so it's going to be lovely. Yeah, if you don't have garlic powder, you can just probably add just a little bit of garlic to the dish to still get the garlic flavor, just if you don't have the powder on hand. And if that's enough tomatoes, one large, one medium, you can always stop there. You make it the way you like it and the way it fits your family.
Joanna, this smells so good. So where again can they pick up this recipe?
Okay, this recipe is available at the extension office and you can come by and pick it up. We have a host of recipes on how you can use your bountiful tomatoes or stop by the farmer's market, grab some produce and come by and get those recipes to make this at home.
Make sure to stop by your local extension office and pick up this wonderful bacon and tomato dip recipe. Enjoy the tomato season right now and let us know if you need any help. Thanks for watching the Farm and Home Show. We hope you have a great day.